Assassin's Creed Odyssey, released October 2nd, 2018, an incredible and undervalued game. This released in a massive window of huge games like Red Dead 2, Elder Scrolls Online, COD Black Ops 4, Fallout 76, and God of War. On top of that, there was a massive fatigue with the Assassin's Creed franchise. These factors really buried the game in a meh review, with most people that played it reviewing it that it was just okay. It was a mid-level game. There are many things that Odyssey does right, but one of the most impactful is how truly stunning the game is, from the ocean scenes you see while sailing through the world, to the stunning Greek countryside as you ride your horse, and the dense towns and cities strewn across the landscape. Ubisoft did a remarkable job filling this beautiful world that they created with outstanding characters. It's extremely important to enrich an already gorgeous world with great characters, and Odyssey does a great job of introducing these great characters in all corners of the world. But it's not enough to introduce them, but what really makes this great experience is how the characters interact with the world and the player. Herodotus and Barnabas are two characters that accompany you throughout your Odyssey, and their dynamic conversations with the player is interesting, but their interaction between each other truly makes the world seem alive. They argue about the existence of myths or gods or even the war raging around you, including the decisions you make inside of this world. This takes me nicely into Cassandra or Alexios. Odyssey gives you two possible playable characters. In my personal opinion, Cassandra is the best choice you can possibly play as. She does a great job portraying a Greek warrior with both fearsome and kind approach to any situation that is introduced to her. Odyssey gives a straightforward approach to decision making with a surprising amount of detail of how you can approach certain quests or conversations. This story revolves around Cassandra or Alexios, who is a mystios or a mercenary in the Greek world. The timeline, 431 to 422 BC, the Peloponnesian War, a war fought between the state of Athens and Sparta. However, what really makes this story island of Kephallonia to the very first battlefield between Athens and Sparta. A hidden group fights for dominance in the world, and there is no better smokescreen than the war between juggernauts. Assassin's Creed has a tired approach of ham-fisting an Assassins vs. Templar storyline into all of their games. Thankfully, they have no relevance in Odyssey, which is a blessing. You can really skip every possible scene that gets you out of this world and takes you away from the exploration. In my opinion, it'd be great if they just got rid of it completely, but hopefully that's in the future installments. Gameplay, story, and visuals, this will all pique your interest, but the meat of the game is combat and exploration. Good news, Odyssey brings an MMO sort of feel to combat, giving a great level of customization to your combat with multiple ways to destroy whatever foe decides to meet you on the field. Spear, axe, sword, small blades, bow, and assassinations. However you want your playstyle to be, Assassin's Creed Odyssey gives a great freedom to everything you could possibly think of. Perk trees will enhance your hand-to-hand combat, assassination, and your bow. Deeper in your playthrough, the level of customization really opens up, allowing you to respec your skills, customize the visual appearance of your armor, and foreign landscapes to untouched paradises, beach fortresses, to mountaintop castles, and enormous cities like Athens. It's very varied and extremely beautiful. Ship combat and travel. A lot of people complain about this, but the different islands scattered around, ship travel is essential to arrive safely to these destinations. Do not skip out on upgrading and enhancing your crew and your ship. Many pirates and other mercenaries are looking to destroy the crew of the Andrestia. This level of ship combat has not been seen since Black Flag. It's so good. Throughout the map, there are many save zones that you can use to seamlessly travel between, and it's kind of essential. This game is so large, and there's a lot of people that say it's too large, but it's so large that you do need to get to these fast travel locations. There's so much more to talk about with the DLC and the hidden content, like the myths you can discover, the different enemies you can fight, and the even greater amount of story that is added with the DLC. I'm very passionate about, and I don't want to ruin it with too many facts, but I could definitely do that next time if you would rather have that. But I think this game specifically, you can really feel the love and care that Ubisoft went and the crew of Ubisoft put into this game specifically. I think this is kind of like a launching point of what their new games are going to be like. But anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this, and I hope you stick around to see more. Thanks, guys.